Namaskaram. Welcome to another short session of Uभयव. This time we are talking again about the description of an Acharya or a Guru, an alternate description of a Guru, but this time from the very box office of one of the most erudite scholars, savants and stalwarts ever in the history of Sri Vaishnavam. One who had dedicated his life as a strict practitioner of Shastras, one who was a devout leader amongst Sri Vaishnavas, one who was a versatile composer of over more than 100 works in his lifetime, one whose mind worked at an unimaginable speed, the less sung hero, and above all, the most humble amongst the humblest, the one and the only one, unassuming, Swami Shri Vedanta Deshikar. Swami Vedanta Deshikar, the very name is so scintillating, is so filled of romanchanam, that every hair on our body tends to stand upright and erect of its own upon hearing his name. Swami has created Sri Vaishnavam works at such prowess and at such ease and at such magnanimous speed, and above all with an intention of ensuring that Sri Vaishnavam thrives for centuries. Swami was born at Tuppal, a small village, and he was the Ganthavatara of Saptagiri Srinivasa, which means the bell which was hung in the frontal entrance of Tirupati was none other than the avataram, Amshavataram of Swami Deshika. Swami Deshika was born almost 130 years after Sri Bhagavad Ramanuja attained Paramapadam. In his many works, one such work which describes about the definition of a Guru is nyAsa vimshatiH, a score of nyAsa, at 20 versed shlokas of nyAsa, in which Swami describes the qualities of a Guru, of how the Guru should be when we are approaching that Guru, in the very first shloka itself. Siddham sat sampradaye stiradiyam anagam shrotriyam brahmanishtam sattvastam satyavacham samayaniyataya sadhuvritya sametam dhambasuyadi muktam jita vishayiganam dirghabandhum dayalum skalitye shasitaram swaparahitaparam deshikam bhushnuripset. One of the beautiful shlokas here coming on Guru. Siddham Sat Sampradaye. The very first two words tell that in this Sampradayam, the Guru who is to be approached should be Siddham, should be an adept, should be an expert. And not only just Sampradayam, it is Sat Sampradayam, which means it is a great tradition, first of all. Sri Vaishnavam is a way of leading our life. And in that Sampradayam, which is a Sat Sampradayam, he should be an adept. Stiradiyam anagam. Stiradihi anagam. Stiradihi means he should be a person who has a steadfast mind, unwavering mind. Anagham. Agham means papam, sins. Anagham means flawless, one who is not committing any sin. Very difficult. All of us have the tendencies to only create sins, but the Guru is the one who has the capability to overcome even committing sins. Such is that person Anagham, Anagaha, who has that capability. Shrotriyam. Shrotriyam means one who has mastered the Shrutis or the Vedas by the process of hearing in Gurukulam. Brahmanishtam, one who has a steadfast faith or devotion with Brahman or Bhagavan. Sattvastam, one who is ever sattvic in his conduct, in his life, in his way of living, and satyavacham, one who speaks the truth and the very truth only. Samayaniyataya sadhuvritya sametam, and one who performs, first of all, he has to be a sadhu, which means he has to be a good-natured soul, and he should be performing his karma in a timely manner regularly. Dhamba asuya adimuktam. Dhamba asuya adimuktam. Dhamba is arrogance or ego. Asuya is jealousy. Adi means other similar vices, etc. Muktam, he should be free of all these vices. Jita vishayi ganam, he should be a jitendriya, which means he should be a ruler, a controller of his own senses. He should have won over his sensual attractions or the sensual weakness which is there, and he should be able to control all his arishad vargas, which means all the 6 enemies of human nature. All those 6 vices, he should be able to overcome them. Dirgha bandhum, this is a beautiful term. Most of the relationships we have with people are made up relationships. They exist for a specific purpose. They are called abhasa bandhus, which means the relationship with them is there so long as the purpose is served. For example, with the husband, the wife is expected to behave in a certain way. With the wife, the husband is also expected to conduct himself in a specific way. There is an expectation which is being built in. Similarly, that with your father, that with your son, that with your daughter, that with your aunt, that with your uncle. All these are made up relationships. They can exist only when there is an expectation which is met. But the expectation with 3 noble souls is an exception. One is with Bhagavan, one is with the Guru, and one is with one's own mother, Mata. With these 3, there is always an exception because there is no expectation. The relationship exists just because it has to exist. There is no built-in expectation. The mother feeding the child does not expect anything back in return. Similarly, the guru who is imparting the knowledge to his student is so selfless. And about Bhagavan in terms of giving us what we deserve. Skalitye shasitaram. And before that, Dayalu. Dayalu is the ocean of compassion or mercy. The Guru should be an ocean of mercy in terms of showing compassion to everyone. Skalitye shasitaram. This is a very beautiful term again. Skalitye shasitaram means that the Guru is ruthless. Hey, wait a minute. Till now we just heard that the Guru was full of compassion. He was full of self-restraint. He was full of, person who won over his senses. And he had no expectation. Dirgha bandhavyam, everything, right? But what is this? Skalitye shasitaram, the one who punishes the student when the student is going wrong. This has to be very deeply understood because the sole purpose behind which the Guru imparts the jnanam, Brahma jnanam to his student is one of selflessness, and the whole purpose or the intention is to ensure that the student, that the jivatma to which that particular knowledge is imparted gets emancipated. Only with that intention to uplift the student, to ensure that his atma gets ujjivanam or emancipation. That is the only purpose behind which the Guru chides the student, punishes the student in order for him to attain perfection. Swaparahita param. He should be beneficial to both himself and to the society in all ways, as much as possible, in every possible way. Deshikam Bhushnuripset. Deshikam Bhushnuhu Ipset. Bhushnuhu is the one who is an aspiring student. Such a Bhushnu should approach the Deshika as defined here. This is the very meaning of Guru which has been provided in the very first shlokam of nyAsa vimshatiH. May this definition be remembered by all of us, and henceforth let's be more respectful to a Guru when we see him. Thank you.